Welcome to the Crimson Engine. My name is Rubidium. Today is the first of a series I'm going to try and do about upgrading from a DSLR workflow to a digital cinema workflow. The first thing we're going to look at is tripods. This is my new tripod. This is the Benro BVX 16H. It is a 35-pound capacity carbon fiber video style dual leg extending tripod. It has a lot of things that DSLR or smaller capacity tripods don't have. It has a lot of features that make filmmaking and working with this type of tripod much easier. For instance, you no longer need to slide your camera into this. Basically, the plate exists at the bottom. You have a smaller plate, not a Manfrotto style one. You put it into the top and push it down, and the plate locks in. To get the plate off, there's a little red safety release at the bottom. You pull that down, you push it across, it pops up, and you lift your camera straight off. There's none of that awkward putting in, loosening, wiggling, sliding forward. This camera goes all the way from 75 degrees to 90 degrees down, so you're able to get those high angle shots. You could put this at the corner of a roof or a corner of a ledge and shoot straight down on something, straight down on a table. It has 6 steps of pan drag, so you can dial in how much resistance you want depending on the kind of shot that you're going for or the weight of your camera. 6 steps of tilt drag, and it has 8 steps of counterbalance. What that means, you can see how if I put a very light camera on this, it won't tip. I can dial that all the way up to 8, and it would take a really heavy camera on here to tip it over, which means that even if you have the tilt unlocked, you can put a camera on here and it won't move, or you can dial it in to where the camera is easily balanced and really usable. This is a 100mm Bullhead. The Bullhead has a little battery that goes in and a little illuminated level bubble. So you can get your, with the legs, you can get it as level as you can. Then you can unscrew the bottom, bubble it up, and then for a 35-pound capacity tripod, it is extremely light. That's because the carbon fiber gives you a lot of strength with very little weight. The leg extensions are cool. The top ones lift up and you can extend them this way. The bottom ones push down, so you can use them with your feet if you're a solo operator, or if you have more than one person. It's a much easier angle to get to. There's also a video style spreader bar that you can dial to different widths. So you can have the camera at this height with this sort of footprint. You can open them up and have it at a much wider footprint for more stability, or you can go really low and get this not that far off the ground if you're sitting or you're trying to get a low angle shot. The build quality is awesome. The materials they used are very professional, on par with the other more expensive tripods out there, and you still get a really high-end capacity tripod. I feel like this is a really good place to start if you want to start using a heavier rig like my Canon C200. Once I put a V-mount battery, a monitor for the operator, monitor for the focus puller, wireless follow focus, all those other things, I'm easily getting to 25 pounds. And to put that on my old e-image tripod was just asking for trouble. It was really top heavy. In a stiff breeze, it was going to blow over. With something like this, I can be much more confident operating it. The fluid in the fluid head is much higher performance. It's built for more weight. I know that it's not going to tip over. I can get it to the right height with less effort, and it's actually easier to carry around because it's lighter. It can be really overwhelming to go from a GH5 or a 5D Mark III DSLR style shooting to a digital cinema style shooting package, just because almost everything needs to be upgraded. You get that bump in quality, you get that bump in professionalism, but you also need to slowly upgrade all your gear. You don't have to do it at once. You can piece by piece make the upgrades that you need to get a much more usable package at that high end. That's my look at the Benro BVX 16H carbon fiber tripod. I've had it for about a week now. I've done a couple of shoots with it. I really love it. It's a really good place, like I said, to start upgrading from a DSLR functional video kit to a more digital cinema professional video kit. Links to all this stuff is in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.